Not enough black women had a seat at the table. And I don't believe in no. I don't believe in I need to sleep. I felt like I don't want anybody to give the message when my record is. I'm Beyoncé and I'm the president. The entertainment business is still very sexist. It's still very male dominated. Now, if you've ever been called dumb, unattractive, overweight, unworthy, untalented, well, so have.
Then the rejection count becomes the lesson she refuses to soften.
Yes, I've been blessed to have 24 Grammys, but I've lost 46 times. That meant rejection by somebody else for what they're not doing. You be it. Be about it. Be about that action.
That resolve starts young, before a childhood story changes the mood.
Very precocious performer.
Very embarrassing, actually. That's not something you need everyone to see. And I'm like, yeah, and these guys were looking like, ooh, that's Beyoncé, and I thought I was hot. And she smacked the crap out of me in that store. Really powerful and overwhelming. And I kept telling myself, okay, this is not about you. You have to do this for them. You have to do this for history. And it's the only way I was able to get.
After that memory, she explains the mental rule behind every public risk.
Every thought in your mind is powerful. Every word you speak is powerful. Every action you take has consequences.
You know, I'm still walking on the clouds. I'm still kind of shocked. I love to perform. I love music.
I'm actually really scared when I'm not nervous because y'all are not gonna show it, are you?
It's already been shown.
No.
Then a glamorous shoot becomes physically brutal, and the image still matters.
Crazy because I felt like I was hanging upside down forever. My blood was rushing to my head. My ankles were numb. But it turned out hot once I got it. Cut me all up. I was bleeding. It was not glamorous. It was not cute. Lily is very different from the last character, Foxy Cleopatra. She was so over the top. I wanted to do something opposite of that.
But one performance makes her doubt whether the entire act is working.
It's never the most comfortable thing. It doesn't matter who it is when it's a big set of people and you don't. Wow! How he do the hip? He moves. So the whole time I'm thinking, wow, I must really, really suck. Crazy. I mean, I literally dropped my shoes there. I can't cook. I'm the worst house. I'm the worst. Anything to do with cleaning, cooking, anything domestic, I'm just really bad.
At home, she laughs. On stage, one replay nearly breaks her composure.
And it was really difficult to keep from bursting into tears. It was really a moment. And I've never watched I've never watched one of my performances so many times. I literally wanted to. I was really nervous. Very, very nervous.
Why was you nervous?
Well, because I'm still new to acting and I was afraid that Bill Condon was gonna tell me that you picked the wrong Dina. Thank you for being such a mean guy, because you helped me.
Yeah, and I apologize for some of for what you guys don't know. I was really giving Beyoncé the business.
Yes.
At the dinner table, and
That doubt leads to a transformation whose hardest cost happens off camera.
Went and found the ugliest dress I could find. And the ugliest wig I could find. It was hard because I love to eat, I love food, and I fasted. I only had liquids for 14 days, and then I had protein shakes. And everybody was eating popcorn and donuts and the catering on the set, and I was homeless. So the first thing I told them was, I'm Beyoncé and I'm terrified.
Once the role is finished, an accent joke exposes her hidden vulnerability.
JC.
About.
I love that one. About.
No, I love
about,
how you say
out
it.
and about, yeah.
I used to make fun of Mike Myers every day.
You made fun of me during the I and I on that one. They'd given me eyes across the room as we were listening to it this morning.
See, that's the effect. I want people to know that I have a vulnerable side to myself and a side that's not so strong. Because basically love is trusting someone else and putting your feelings and your emotions in someone else's hand. Like they kind of hold your heart. I'm an artist, so sometimes I go really left. And I wanted it to express that, but still be something. The album basically is an evolution of a woman. And even artistically and as far as producing songs, writing, and
Then the polished image gives way to a wardrobe problem she cannot control.
All the paparazzi was still outside, and I said, oh my God, they're gonna say that I'm pregnant because because it was sticking out. So I'm holding it the whole time, and I'm looking like, okay. Don't know. Inside of the dress. So I'm on one toe, and I'm in one heel walking down the stairs, and I'm like, oh my gosh, shoot, please stay in my dress. Because I could not be here, and I wouldn't have survived all the things that I have if it wasn't for you. And I always say it, you are a phenomenal woman, and you are what I aim to be.
Okay, who's a bigger diva? I'm saying that about myself? The hell is going on?
After the mishaps, the story turns backward to the women who built her standard.
It feels like I'm making peace with a part of me that's yearning for my ancestral connection.
I feel so much love and I feel so proud right now. Oh, seamstress. My grandparents did not have enough money. They could not afford my mother's Catholic school tuition. In labels, they didn't really want to dress for black country curvy girls. And we couldn't afford designer dresses and couture. My mother was rejected from every showroom in New York. Thank you for showing me to never take no for an answer.
What she inherited becomes a question of who gets represented next.
Soul has no color, no shape, no form. Just like all of your work, it goes so far beyond what the eyes can see. You have the power to change perception, to inspire and empower.
Really hard to focus and to do my job after that. So I was like, wait, hold up, guys. Y'all gotta give me a second. I have to digest that. I'm so proud of you, and I can't believe how big and grown up you are. And I'm proud that she's gonna represent so many young brown girls around the world.
Oh my God, you smell terrific.
Oh.
What is that? It just smells wonderful.
True star. Because I'm new to it, I hate messing up takes, so I make sure they don't stop because of me. So I have to bite the inside of my cheeks and just try to stay in character. I would like to help, but I don't want to torture my family because I'm not the best cook. Anthem there, which of course I was really nervous because I learned it about an hour before it was time for me to go on stage. But it helped because it was the anthem, and you know, I knew that if I would forget, then I could always. It was like I had a shrine in my trailer while I was doing the film, and I watched Mahogany and I watched Lady Sings the Blues over and over again, and I saw her, and I was so scared to look at her because it was almost like she wasn't real, and all I saw was her hair and my peripheral, and I'm scared to.
Okay, first of all, you can't tell who's Beyoncé and who's Miss Tina. You guys look like sisters. Really?
Such a mom. She's like just kind of cringing and like telling me to move and do these things.
She's looking at me sometimes like,
Mom, like I can't focus. It makes me want to cry, and I just want to hug them and let them touch me and see that we're the same. And you know, I like to be curvy. I think it's beautiful. I think men like curves, and it's nervous in the beginning because I didn't want people to think I was Dina, because we are very.
I felt like, in a sense, I could not express to be me and to express any and every song. I don't think I would have done it, you know, back then. I don't think. And sometimes you have to take the good with the bad. And sometimes you have to take the insecurities to get to the. When I was in the studio, I was threading the songs together. You know, I was only 9 years old. So at that time, you don't realize that you could actually work super hard and give everything you have. The reality is, sometimes you lose. And you're never too good to lose. You're never too big to lose. You're never too smart to lose. It happens, and it happens when it needs to happen. And I just want to blow that shit up. That thing feels like my child saying, Mommy. Just because you become a mother, it doesn't mean you lose. And I feel like right now, people experience music different. I remember seeing Thriller on TV with my family. It was everyone thought I was crazy, but we're actually doing it. I wanted to make this body of work And I feel like it's something that's lost. And he had this really hard beat, and he had this song called Trunk. And I'm like, that's what I want to sing. And Timbaland pulled out his keys, and it was so great because it wasn't about any ego. It wasn't even about.
This is probably the most organic shoot I've ever done. We decided 2 days ago.
Have a permit. I would just get in the car, get a camera, and we just shoot. And trust me, and there's something about that freedom that is different for me because I usually plan things and I'm trying to rebel against.
After controlling the work, Beyoncé faces the relationship that changes her definition of self.
I feel really, really just lucky that I can still do what I love and now have a way bigger meaning. That's to be her mother. One of the hardest things I've ever done. Definitely, at some point you have to be the adult that your father has raised you to be. It's I love my father so much, and you know, we both knew and say that this doc really helped me. For one, just editing and, you know, as scary as it is to know that the world is gonna see some of my private thoughts, stronger, and I feel brave, and I feel like I've been able to talk about it. It's been like therapy. I've healed so much, and I was actually pregnant at the time, and I thought, you know, by the time this comes out, my daughter will understand it's my voice, and what an incredible. And I literally, I was crying when I did the voiceover, and it was the first thing I did after giving birth. And there's a scene where I picked the pod, and still like the simple things, like I have on my press-on nails right now. And
press-on nails?
I have on my store-bought press-on nails. But my color, my paint is professionally made. My biggest job in the world is to protect my daughter, and I am very protective.
Protecting her daughter becomes the bridge to what Beyoncé chooses to protect publicly.
I am here today to talk about the Queen. So to my girl, I just want to say, you inspire me. You inspire all of us.
And not think about anybody else, but it's one with heart. It's a superstar with heart, with soul, with kindness that really changes the world.
Cowboy Carter. Beyonce.
I just feel very full and very honored. It's been many, many years. Dedicate this to Miss Martell, and I hope we just keep pushing forward. I want to dedicate this award to my Uncle Johnny, the most fabulous gay man I've ever met, and witnessing his battle with HIV was one of the most painful experiences I've ever lived.
Hey, Beyoncé!
Loss, and often we become inaudible, uncomfortable. It's important to me to show images to my children that reflect. Thank you so much for this beautiful honor. I want to dedicate this award to all of my brothers out there, all of my sisters out there inspiring me, marching and fighting. Now we have one more thing we need to do to walk in our true power, and that is I'm encouraging you to continue to take action, continue to change and dismantle a racist and unequal system. We have to continue to do this. We have to vote like our life depends on it. I'm pretending to get a facelift and Botox. It represents all of the things that.
Keep going. Let me just get some moment.
When you get this trophy and you're looking at it, is it worth it?
I wanted to recreate that and have her break them. And
my aspiration in life would be to be happy. I knew that she would understand the message of the song. I wanted to tap into the world of competition.
But what I learned is why she's really successful is because she works so hard and cares so much. Because down when you peel all the rest of it away, you get down to the layers, you get somebody who just is innately concerned with doing the best job she could and delivering for the people who are
literally. You know how crazy that is? It's like to do all of that all day, get ready, all the stuff, and then be like, I have to go tonight to keep work. She went to the studio after the premiere.
really nothing to do with glamour.
You sing the blues, you don't have to live them.
When, you think of the king of rock and roll, it's not Elvis. She's so different from myself. The walk, the way she talks, she's like, Etta took over. Music is just, it does something to your soul. You can hear the pain, you can hear the passion. It's a part of my history, especially with me being a musician and an R&B singer. I wouldn't have a career if it wasn't for
It was difficult. It was very emotional, and I wasn't sure in the beginning if I was ready for this because I had never done anything so dramatic. Gained 15 pounds. I met with women that have struggled with heroin addiction. I had to tap into the most painful things that have happened to me in my life in order to give an honest performance.
I'm sorry, Curtis. I know I should have talked to you. It's just that this part is perfect. It's exactly the kind
A little bit. I'm a little crazy. One moment I'm me, the next moment I'm Sasha. Now I'm speaking about Etta James. It's a lot. One thing, Sasha stays on the stage. I've kind of created this alter ego in order to maintain me. So very big and grand and diva and extravagant is Sasha, and I'm.
So, I understand I need to make a correction. It's 3 Grammy Awards.
And we all discussed it. We all thought it was such a great idea for us to branch out and grow individually because we've been in a group since. Well, when I was 9, I thought it was the end of my world. I mean, we because that was like our moment. We thought we were going to get our record deal and it was just going to blow up after that. And we cried hysterically, but the second they took us to Disney World, I wanted to do something that wasn't as glamorous because Foxy Cleopatra was so over the top. And I didn't want to lead, be the starring, have the starring role in the movie quite yet. I wanted to make sure.
How much talent does this woman possess?
How much talent? He told me, you're Dina. And I was like, who is Dina? So I've been preparing for this role, and she didn't have a lot of soul. So I couldn't grunt, I couldn't growl, I couldn't sing how I wanted to until Listen, which is, that important moment. A lot of the things that happened to Dina has happened to me in my life. I started out Destiny's Child and became a solo artist, but it's also very.
Your dream girls, boys, will make you happy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Your dream girls, boy, will always care.
When they told me, you're not gonna just get this movie, you're gonna have to do a screen test. And I was very happy to do a screen test because I actually was like, I want them to know that I can do this.